Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the much-awaited ShipTek Awards ceremony. I am Sonia Das, your host for the evening. Let me invite on stage to deliver the keynote address and presidential address a very dynamic maritime professional, Forbes-listed entrepreneur, president of International Maritime Club IMC, founder chairman of Ares Group of Companies. He is the director of Oscar-selected Hollywood venture Dam 999, the mastermind behind the revolutionary USD 10 billion project Indywood, an innovative efficiency improvement management system FISM. He was honored with the knighthood of Parti Guelfa in Florence, Italy for his humanitarian activities and notable contributions to spreading the message of environmental sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Sir Sohan Roy.
Very good evening to all. So glad to see the elite cross-section of Saudi Arabia's maritime, oil and gas sectors. All legends are here. Today morning, I woke up with a shocking news or a very happy news. One of the European universities did an invention that any heavy-duty diesel engine can be run with 90% hydrogen. That means you don't need to replace the existing engines. And 2 days back, Japan announced that hydrogen can be made at 5% cost. Yesterday morning, I explained everything about that one. So these two news going to change the entire industry. I don't know what is going to happen to the oil and gas sector. We need to change. Our business, your business, everything will be affected. You have no other choice. When the technology changes, we need to move accordingly. But this particular invention happening in an university with the initiative of the industry. My question is, why we should go to the academics to do all this research when the industry is having all these facilities in our premise with better efficiency? Maybe for the half the time we can do all these inventions. No academics coming to the industry and check about our requirement. What is our exact requirement today? What is for tomorrow? We are going there and telling them, you have to do this one. We need to invent something for the industry. I studied 17 years in the academics. None of my teachers or professors called me when I was working in the industry to check what I am doing, whether I am performing what I studied in the university or something, or they never asked me what technology changes happening there so that they can inform the current students. They never invited me to the university to take classes for the young generation also. And unfortunately, I am not qualified to apply for any of the professor slots also. I have got many honorary doctorates, postdoctorates from many universities, but unfortunately, I am not a professionally trained doctorate holder by an academics to become a real professor. Now this is time to change. If industry is the final destination of every academic student, the future generation should not be victims like us. Either we need to go back to the academics and change the entire system there, or we need to create our own industrial university. The very purpose of our journey for the last 17 years is to create such a university. In that university, the professors should be the industrial experts, including me and you. We should hand over our knowledge to the next generation. We should mold a better generation for the future industry. That's why we are creating the contents. Whatever happening in the industry today, we are making it as a content which can be used forever. Already we created around 20,000 hours of content by Amory Industrial University. Now we are clubbing hands with other major social media platforms like YouTube, Twitter and Facebook like that, so that they can also become universities. They can tie up with industrial universities to create a new model of training system. Same time, we need to go back to our academic area also. We need to change the current platform. We need to make sure that the existing professors are linked with the industry so that they can teach the existing students about the industrial requirements. The entire curriculum to be changed. An entire class should not follow the same curriculum. Every person in a class is going to different industries. So a proper career design program should be there. Each student should design his own curriculum using the AI and using the contents. Nowadays, we don't need real teachers. We need contents to educate ourselves. The new VR glasses are coming. Once in the VR world, where you don't need to go to any real classroom. Same time, the people working in the industry, that is not the end of the academic journey. Your career design can be continued. If you haven't started it, you can start tomorrow also. When you have such kind of career design, you need to have a training platform. And your employer should be the responsible person to arrange that one. Every organization should have a very professional way of training system, mandatory training system. The industry should insist that every person from the office boy to the CEO should have a training system. Minimum 50 hours of training should be there, which is really required for the industry so that their future destiny can be completely changed. Their skill development is useful for the industry, useful for that person also. That's why we introduced the industrial doctorate program also. Because to upgrade the skill, you need to have the knowledge from the seniors. So people who are working in the industry with 25 years experience or 20 years experience with engineering background, if you can write your professional biography, the institute will help you to write the professional biography. And if you can publish that biography, it becomes your thesis. We'll make sure that you are eligible to become an industrial doctorate holder and you will officially become a professor in the industrial university to teach the next generation. That is your contribution back to the industrial society. Otherwise, you invent something, a new product. If you are an youngster, you don't need to have any qualification, you don't need to have any kind of experience also. If you invent something, Thomas Alva Edison did more than 1,000 inventions. He was a school dropout. But the Industrial Revolution happened because of him. So you can also be a part of this next generation industrial revolution. You invent something. You can become a millionaire, you can become an industrial doctorate holder also. Right now we have developed that university. We are branding it as the Oxford of the industry. Many legends from the maritime sector, you must know Mr. Grimaldi, the living legend, the chairman of Chamber of Shipping. He was the last receiver. Our next industrial doctorate program is in September. Even we are planning one in Saudi Arabia also. So you need to recommend who are the honorary one to receive it, who are going to receive it using the professional biography, or who are going to receive it using your inventions. So now, right now, we have a platform. Now we are generating this content also. This content also is going to be an NFT product. When you create an NFT product, tomorrow, if that product is watched by 1 million people, there is a revenue generation model. Using AI, the advertisers will target. They know that who are all watching it, which product is to be advertised in that area. There will be automatic revenue generation. If it is an NFT product and you are a crypto account holder and you are registered user, then naturally the revenue is getting shared. The content creator is getting a share, the sponsor is getting a share. Even our vision is that students should not pay and learn the oil and gas knowledge actually. Nowadays, universities are charging heavy. They take the entire money. Sometimes the students, they need to pledge their entire asset to get a degree. But after that, when they enter the industry has to teach them what exactly to be done in the industry, and industry has to pay for them also. But now we are developing another system. When these students are in the campus itself, they can do the career design. We will provide the content, including what you are contributing. These students are watching, they will also be benefited. That means if you are watching a 1 hour content in a particular field, maybe you are getting $1 or $10 according to the sponsorship. So everyone is benefited. Every student is watching 500 hours of particular content in a particular field. He will land up in that industry only, and he will be a great professional when he joins the industry. He doesn't need to wait for further training from the industry. Industry is benefiting from it commercially and time-wise also. So this is the way we have designed this one. We have developed an efficiency improvement system also. Efficient also we have developed, where your efficiency can be improved using 200 parameters. Free training we are providing. Please contact our team. We are more than happy to share our information. We want to see our industry grow accordingly. And whatever contents we are creating here in this platform is absolutely free. You don't need to pay anything at all. Otherwise, this kind of conferences, sometimes you need to attend, you need to pay thousands of dollars. No. Every person in your organization should be there. If you have a system to manage the entire training facility, you manage. If you don't have a facility like that, come to us. Because in our organization, we have been using this system for the last 10 years. Using that system, we have become world number 1 in 5 fields. If we can become, why you cannot become? So if you have any kind of doubts, or if you need any help, we are ready to help that also. But make sure that when you go back in your organization, at least from this year onwards, make it mandatory that every individual working in your organization, from office boy level, should have minimum 50 hours of mandatory training every year. They don't need to spend their official hours. Every online training facility is already arranged, exam system arranged, or you can provide 50% of the official time. You can provide 25 hours, you cut from the official hours. Let them invest 50% from their side. So it's a joint journey. Both the organization will be benefited, the individual will be benefited. That is what the vision of this event, and every event is ending up with an award function. The very purpose of the award is it's a recognition for the individuals and the organization, which can be used as your branding tool at least for 1 year. For individuals, it is lifetime gain. In your resume or in your personal profile, you will always highlight it is as the greatest achievement. And let me congratulate everyone who received this award. Same time, I thank all the sponsors, because without sponsors, this kind of events we cannot conduct. We conduct around 60 events worldwide in 22 different industries right now. So all these events are happening just because of the support of the sponsors. And I thank all the volunteers also, because today behind this event almost 30 people working. To conduct a professional event like this with 1 or 2 people, it is not possible to manage. The legends of the industries are coming here. Naturally, every person needs to be taken care particularly. Many people are working in different departments of our group, but whenever there is an event, they come, they voluntarily they support the event. And next time, we expect your cooperation also. We need more volunteers from your side to make this event a grand success. And hopefully, we will have a doctorate event also next year here. Thank you very much.